Knights and Sith Lords, and welcome to Star Wars Artifacts. My name is Dominic, aka Lord Doom, and today we'll be reviewing the Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi limited edition lightsaber box set as seen in Episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and smash the like button to help me continue my work. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are available in the description below. The Battle of the Heroes box set was released in November 2022. It was limited to 5,000 pieces and was sold for 375 credits, or about 500 Canadian dollars. Disney Plus subscribers were able to pre-order it 2 weeks in advance on shopdisney.com. The copies that were not sold online were sent 2 by 2 and were sold at Dukandar's Den of Antiquities. Enough talking, let's start the review. First, let's look at the box set. The paint is made to look like Mustafar's lava, the planet on which the duel between the two heroes took place. On the cover, we see a broken Jedi Order logo, which represents the state of the Order at that moment in the movie. The writing on the top means Battle of the Heroes. Below the lock, we can read Legacy Lightsaber. As for the Skywalker, the Ahsoka Tano, and the Obi-Wan Kenobi limited edition box sets, we can hear a little music as soon as we open the cover. This time, we hear the theme that is played when Obi-Wan tells Anakin he was the chosen one and that he was supposed to bring back balance to the Force. When you lift the cover, you see a plaque on which you will find the number of the piece. On one side, you can read Battle of the Heroes, Legacy Lightsaber Set. The Aurebesh writing means Limited Edition. On the other side, you can read the following quote. "You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not living in darkness.
I hate you!
You are my brother, Anakin. I loved you." There are 2 lightsabers in this set. The one on the top is Obi-Wan's saber, and the one on the bottom is Anakin's, who, at this point of the story, responds to the name of Darth Vader. So, even for this box set, Obi-Wan still has the high ground. If we remove the top layer, we discover an alternate emitter that will allow us to insert a blade. Now, let's take a closer look at Obi-Wan's lightsaber. If we compare it to two of the three sabers I reviewed with the Kenobi box set a few weeks ago, we see that the emitter has no weathering marks. It is shiny as new. We can say the same for the grip and the pommel. If we take a look at the metal band and the activation button, we see that it is the version from the series that was reused and not the one from episode 4. Unfortunately, since they chose this version, the error of the sound font is also present for this saber. When activated, you can hear the actual sounds of the saber. On clash, the blue blade will flash. Once in a while, it also has a special flash. Now, let's look at the Anakin Episode 3 saber. If we compare it to the Episode 7 and 9 versions, it is possible to notice quite a few differences. On the emitter, the small hole located at the tip is absent. Also, the portion that I call bunny ears is totally different. The little brown button is not exactly the same size, and some details are missing. On the other side, we see more differences. Anakin's has a brown button, while the other two buttons are translucent. Right below that, the little black rectangles are missing. As for the activation buttons, all three are entirely different. The metallic bands surrounding those portions are also quite different. The one from Episode 3 has small diamond shapes. The one from Episode 7 has lines, and the one from Episode 9 has a leather strap to hide the place where it was reforged. The grip is probably the portion that has the fewest differences. Contrary to Anakin's saber, the other two have screws at the bottom of each rubber bands. However, the biggest difference is the way you can attach it to a belt clip. The one from Episode 3 has a Contre-attaque wheel, the one from Episode 7 has a metal D-ring, while the one from Episode 9 uses one of the rubber bands. The bottoms of the three pommels also have their respective differences, as you can see on this picture. When activated, you can hear the actual sounds of the saber. Now, let's compare the sound of the three versions. On clash, the blue blade will flash. Once in a while, it also adds a special flash. If you can only afford one of the 5 limited edition box sets, I think this is the one. The Skywalker box set will always be special to me since it was the very first. However, the lightsabers inside have less sentimental value for me. For its part, the Battle of the Heroes box set comes with Anakin's Graflex saber and Obi-Wan's mythical hilt. Thankfully, it is limited to 5,000 copies instead of 3,000, which will allow more fans to get their hands on it. What do you think of this box set? Which saber do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like my content, feel free to share it on your social media. I'll see you next week for another review, and until then, may the Force be with you always.
Remember, the Force will be with you.
Always.